Hello guys, welcome to our channel AskPrep. Today's series is of 11th class biology. We will be studying about chapter 5, that is Morphology of Flowering Plants, in detail. Also we had added important note points for your examination's perspective. All the best for your exam. Let's start the video. Starting with introduction. Morphology of Flowering Plants. Morphology is a branch of biological science that deals with study of form, size, color, structure and relative position of various parts of organisms. Importance of morphology. Knowledge of morphology is essential for recognition or identification of plants. It gives information about range of variations found in species. Deficiency and toxicity symptoms are morphological changes that occur in response to shortage or excess of minerals. Parts of a flowering plants. All the flowering plants have roots, stem, leaves, flower and fruits. The underground parts of flowering plants are the root system and the portion above the ground forms the shoot system. In the picture, you can see it is a terminal bud and the red dot is a fruit, and where it is beneath it is an internode where it has flower, leaf and stem, and in the last it is a lateral root, and in the third last there is a primary root. If you can see at the stem there is the auxiliary blood and it's also a node point also. Moving to next part, that is the root. The dicotyledon's elongation of radical forms the primary roots which bears lateral roots of several orders called secondary roots, tertiary roots and extra. Primary roots along with lateral roots form the tap root system, example mustard gram, extra. In monocyclodons, primary root is replaced by a large number of roots at its base stem to constitute the fibrous root system. Example is wheat, rice and extra. The root that arise from other parts of plant beside radical are called adventitious roots, example grass, banyan tree and maize, extra. The main function of root system are absorption of water and minerals from soil, providing proper anchorage to plant parts and storing reserve food materials. Region of roots. The apex of root is covered by a thimble-like structure called root cap. It protects the tender apex of root while making way through soil. Above the root cap is region of meristematic activity, having small cells with dense cytoplasm. The part above the region of meristematic activity is region of elongation, where cells undergo elongation and enlargement to increase the length of root. Region of maturation contain root hairs that help in absorption of water and animals, along with the minerals. Modification of roots. Roots are modified for storage, nitrogen fixation, aeration and support. Tap root of carrot, turnip and adventitious roots of sweet potato get swollen to store food. Prop root of banyan and still root of maize, sugarcane have supporting root coming out from lower node of stems. In Rhizopora, Phaenomorphous helps to get oxygen for respiration as it grows in swampy area. Moving to the next topic, the stem. It is ascending part of axis bearing branches, leaves, flower and fruits. It develops from pilumule of embryo. Stem bears nodes and internodes. The region of stem where leaves are born are called nodes, and portion between two nodes are called internodes. The main function of stem is spreading branches bearing leaves, flower and fruits. It also conducts water and minerals from root to leaves and product of photosynthesis. Some stem perform special functions like storage of food, support, protection and vegetative propagation. Modification of stems. Underground stem of potato, ginger, turmeric are modified to store food. They also act as organ of perennation in unfavorable conditions. Stem tendril help plants to climb as in cucumber, pumpkins and grapes. Auxiliary buds of stem may modify into woody, straight and pointing thorns as in citrus and bougainvillea. Plants of arid regions modify their stem to flattened, fleshy cylindrical, having chlorophyll for photosynthesis. Next topic is leaf. Leaf is a green, dissimilar, exogenous lateral flattened outgrowth which is bone on node of a stem or its branches is specialized to perform photosynthesis. Leaves originate from shoot apical meristem and are arranged in an ellipsoidal order. A typical leaf consists of three parts: leaf base, petiole, lamina. Leaf is attached with stem by leaf base which may bear two small leaf-like structure called stupule. Middle prominent vein is called midvein. Veins provide rigidity to leaf blade and act as channel for transport of water and minerals. The arrangement of vein and veinlets in the lamina is called venation. Moving to next topic, types of leaves. A leaf having a single or undivided lamina is called a simple leaf. The incisions do not touch the midrib, example mango and guava. When the incision of lamina reached up to midrib and breaking it into number of leaflets, it is called compound leaves. In a penetrically compound leaf, a number of leaflets are present on common axis called rachis, example neem. In plementally compound leaves, the leaflets are attached at common points, example silk cotton. Inflorescence. The arrangement of flowers on the floral axis is termed as inflorescence. Two main types of inflorescence are racemose and seismose. Now we will discuss about racemose and seismose in detail. Racemose. The main axis continues to grow. Flowers are borne laterally in an horizontal succession. Example is radish and mustard. Now let us discuss about seismose. Seismose. Main axis terminates in flowering having limited growth. Flowers are borne in a biseptal succession. Example is jasmine and bonviglia. Flower. Flower is a reproductive part of angiosperm plants for sexual means of reproduction. A typical flower has 4 holes arranged on a swollen end of stalk or pedicel called thalamus. They are calyx, corolla, endoecium and gynoecium. When a flower has both endoecium and gynoecium, the flower is called bisexual, and a flower having either endoecium and gynoecium only is called unisexual. When flower can be divided into 2 equal radial halves in any radii passing through center, the symmetry of flower is called ectonomic, as in mustard, datura and chili. When flower can be divided into 2 similar parts only in one vertical plane, it is zygomorphic, as in pea, gulmohar, cassia, etc. Now moving forward, types of flowers. Hypogeneous flower. Ovary occupies the highest position. The ovary in such case is called superior. Example mustard, brinjal and china rose. Perigynous flower. If the gynoecium is situated at the center and the other parts are on the rim at same height, ovary is called half inferior. Epigeneous flowers. The margin of thalamus grows to completely cover the ovary. Ovary is said to be inferior. Next topic is corolla. Consists of a petals brightly colored to attract the insects for pollination. They may be gametophyllous and polyphyllous. The mode of arrangement of sepals or petals in floral bud with respect to other members of same whole is called estivation. In velvet, the holes of sepals or petals touch each other, as in clelotophores. In twisted estivation, the holes overlap each other, as in china rose. In imbricate estivation, margin overlap each other but not in particular fashion, as in gulmohar. In pea and bean flowers, there are 5 petals. The largest overlaps the 2 lateral petals, which in turn overlap 2 smallest anterior petals. This type of estivation is known as vexillary and polyphyllous. Next topic is endoecium. Endoecium represents the male reproductive parts of flower. Consists of stamens. Each stamen consists of a filament and an anther. Pollen grains are produced in pollen sac. Sterilized stamen is called stemon node. When stamens are attached with petals, it is epipetolous. Stamens may be free or may be united in one bundle, in 2 bundles and more than 2 bundles. Gynoecium. Female reproductive part of a flower consists of 1 or more carpels. Each carpel is made up of stigma, style and ovary. When more than 1 carpel is present, it may be free, as in lotus and rose, or fused together, as in mustard and tomato. After fertilization, ovules change into seeds and ovary mature into fruits. Moving to next topic, fruit. Mature and ripened over developed after fertilization is fruit. If a fruit is formed without fertilization of ovary, it is called perithocarpic fruit. Fruit consists of seeds and pericarp. Thick and fleshy pericarp is 3-layered called epicarp, mesocarp and endocarp. Dicotyledons, seeds made up of seed coat and an embryo. Embryo is made up of embryonical axis, radicle and cotyledons. Seed coat has 2 layers, outer testa and inner tegmen. Hilum is a scar through which seed is attached to ovary. Small pore above the hilum is called micropyle. Monocotyledonous seeds. In monocotyledonous seeds, often covering of endosperm, separate the embryo by a proteinous layer called illurin layer. Single cotyledon is called a sextulum, having a short axis bearing plumule and radicle. Plumule and radicle are closed inside sheaths called as a xylophytile and a chlorophylla respectively. So next topic, semi-technical description of a typical flowering plant. The plant is described beginning with its habit, vegetative character, roots, stem and leaves, and then floral character, inflorescence and flower parts. The floral formula is represented by some symbols in flower formula. Br stands for bacteriate, K stands for calyx, C for corolla, and P for perianth, A for androecium and G for gymnasium. Fusion is indicated by enclosing the figure within bracket and addition by line drawn above symbols of floral parts. Coming to next topic, family Fabaceae. This family was earlier known as Papilionidea, herbs, shrubs or tree, roots with root nodules, pinatical compound leaf with reticulate venation. Economical importance of the family Fabaceae. Plants belonging to this family are sources of pulses like gram, ahar, bean, pea and edible oils like groundnut, soybean, etc. Family Sonacea. Plant, body herbs or shrubs, rarely small trees commonly known as potato family. Leaves simple or pinatical compound reticulate venation. Economic importance of family Sonacea. Many of them are source of food, potato, tomato, brinjal, spices that is chili. Family Liliacea. Commonly known as lily family, monocots and perennial herbs, leaves alternate with parallel venation, underground bulbs, corms or rhizomes. Flower bisexual actinomic sepals and petals are absent having perianth. Economic importance of family Liliacea. It includes ornamental, medicine and vegetative properties. Thanks for watching video. We will be dropping notes in description of this video. If you found this video very helpful, kindly do like, subscribe and share. See you in next video again. All the best for your exam.